You thought making it to the league was the best thing that could ever happen to you, right? But here's the dark truth nobody ever said to you. You didn't just get drafted. No. You got drafted into war. What do you do when the vets treat you like a servant? When the money's good, but the respect is nowhere to be found? This is the torture that comes with being a rookie. And today, we're walking you through exactly why that first year in the NBA can break you before it makes you. Money, power dynamics, humiliation, and the mind games, backed by real stories from players who survived it. Let's start with the first on the list. You are broke before you're rich. The average fan hears $8 million rookie deal and thinks, you made it. But here's the part they don't see. You lose almost half before you ever touch it. Federal and state taxes, gone. Agent fees, another slice. Now toss in the unspoken rookie obligations like lavish team dinners, designer bags for veterans, holiday gifts, private jets. You're pressured to split, and just when you think it's manageable, your cousin needs a car. Your uncle needs a lawyer. Your mom needs a house. Andre Iguodala once said, your first million disappears so fast, you're scared to spend your second. You're getting NBA money, but living like you're in overdraft protection. Jason Tatum handled it smart. He lived entirely off his endorsement money in year one, not touching a single Celtics paycheck. That kind of discipline is rare. Most rookies try to keep up with the lifestyle of vets who've been stacking millions for years. Before your first jump shot, you're already in the red, financially and emotionally. But money is just the beginning. Wait till you find out what your teammates make you do, namely, treat you like a butler and not a teammate. Welcome to the NBA, where your jersey says rookie, but your job description says assistant. You don't just play basketball, you carry bags, pick up Chick-fil-A, unpack luggage, clean up the locker room. It's not just hazing, it's a cultural hierarchy. Veterans paid their dues, and now it's your turn to earn your stripes. That means singing in front of the team, doing push-ups for forgetting donuts, and staying silent no matter how disrespectful it gets. Kevin Garnett used to force rookies to sing happy birthday in falsetto during film sessions. Miss a note? Start over. It's humiliation dressed up as tradition. And if you complain, coaches call you soft. Teammates freeze you out. The media calls you entitled. You don't get to fight back. You eat it with a smile and pray it ends by next season. Because in the NBA, respect isn't earned through talent, it's earned through obedience. Think that's bad? The game itself is about to punch you in the face. Let's talk speed, IQ, and survival. College ball feels fast until you play in the NBA. Then it feels like you've been moving in slow motion your whole life. In the league, the speed isn't just physical, it's mental. Defensive schemes flip in real time. Rotations are lightning fast. A 2-second delay in switching? Easy bucket for the other team. A missed assignment? You're on the bench before the whistle stops blowing. Anthony Edwards, the #1 pick, flat out admitted he had no idea what was happening defensively during his first month. Same with LaMelo Ball. He showed flashes of brilliance, but early on, his lazy closeouts and defensive lapses got him benched. Flash doesn't earn trust. Discipline does. Veterans don't just know where to be. They know where you're going to be before you do. That's the level of awareness required. No coach will hold your hand. You're expected to adapt or die. Talent gets you drafted. IQ and discipline keep you in the rotation. And if the speed doesn't break you, the grind will. Let's talk about what 82 games does to a rookie body. The jump from a 30-game college season to the NBA's 82-game bloodbath is more than triple the workload. And it's not just the number, it's the lifestyle. Red eyes to back-to-backs. Hotel beds that never feel right. Ice baths at 2 a.m. Recovery windows shrink to hours. And for rookies who aren't used to this rhythm, the crash is inevitable. They call it the rookie wall. That mid-season moment when your legs give out, your jumper disappears, and your body begs for rest you'll never get. Cade Cunningham? Same story. Exploded out of the gate, then hit a hard decline before the All-Star break. By game 50, he looked like he'd played 150. The NBA schedule doesn't care how athletic you are. It wears you down until you learn how to survive it, or you don't. The physical toll is brutal, but the emotional damage? That's a whole other level. Wait until you hear how fast fans and media turn on you. In the NBA, patience doesn't exist. You're either a star or a bust, and the clock starts the second you shake the commissioner's hand. Draft night comparisons are a curse. If you're picked before a breakout rookie, you'll be crucified forever, no matter what your career becomes. Marvin Bagley III will never escape the shadow of Luka Doncic. Picked one spot ahead of a generational player, every mistake Bagley made was magnified. Fans didn't see his stats, they saw who he wasn't. Same with James Wiseman. He walked into Golden State during a championship window, and every drop step or missed rotation was framed as a failure. failure. Expectations were set at all-star. Anything less? Bust talk. One bad month turns into a Reddit thread. 2, you're trending on Twitter with, "He's not that guy." Forget development. You're not allowed to grow. And here's the real mind game. Everyone struggles their rookie year. Everyone. But if you don't hide it perfectly, the media, fans, and front office will turn you into a cautionary tale. And guess what? Even if you're talented, the coach still might not care. You're about to find out why minutes aren't earned, they're granted. In college, your coach designed the offense around you. In the NBA, you're a placeholder, a wild card, a risk. And coaches don't like risks. Rookies are told to do the little things like set screens, defend, hustle. But fans expect highlights, and front offices expect return on investment. You're stuck between being invisible and being perfect. Obi Toppin got drafted top 10 and barely saw the floor in New York. Why? Because vets knew the schemes. Vets played safe. Vets were trusted. Tyrese Maxey, who's now a rising star, had to beg for minutes in Philly. Not because he wasn't good, he was electric. But the coaching staff rode with the familiar. Rookies are unknown quantities, and unknown gets benched. Even if you outplay your competition in practice, your leash is inches long. One turnover, subbed out, one missed rotation, you're back to the G League. NBA coaches don't develop, they win. And unless you're LeBron or Wemby, you start your career with zero benefit of the doubt. And just when you're trying to earn trust, the world's watching and they never blink. Let's talk about what happens when your life becomes clickbait. You thought making it to the NBA meant peace? Nope, it means open season. Agents, brands, friends, exes, managers, cousins who haven't called in 5 years, suddenly everyone wants something. Money, access, opportunities, and they're relentless. Isaiah Thomas said it best. As a rookie, there's no time to process anything. You go from workouts to interviews to team meetings to family emergencies, all while trying to keep your sanity. Kevin Durant admitted that the pressure of fame nearly broke him in year 1. Not the game, but everything outside the game. He was a kid thrown into a billion-dollar machine. There was no instruction manual, just vultures and suits and smiles. You're not just a player, you're a walking ATM, a brand ambassador, a crisis manager, a therapist for your family, and a role model to fans you've never met. There's no silence, no privacy, no stillness, just constant pressure. And the cruelest part? None of this guarantees you'll make it. Most don't. Let's wrap it up. Rookie year isn't a dream, it's a gauntlet. You enter broke, isolated, broken down, and mentally blitzed. You're humiliated by vets, judged by strangers, distrusted by coaches, and drained by everyone who claims to love you. Yes, some survive it. They adapt. They harden. They turn it into fuel. But most, they fade. Quietly. No headlines, no legacy. Just another name in the draft class nobody remembers. Because in the NBA, you're not drafted into comfort. You're drafted into chaos. And how you handle year 1 determines whether you ever see year 5. But what happens when a rookie doesn't just survive, but turns that chaos into domination? The ones who walk into the fire and come out monsters. If you're into real basketball stories, the behind-the-scenes grind, not just the ESPN highlight reel, let us know your favorite savage rookie moment in the comments. Till next time.